Oh, all right, so we've arrived. Opportunity strikes. So that's the real reason why we're doing 50,000 steps a day. We really want to do this. Oh, hey. So we're walking 50,000 steps today, and we're bringing absolutely nothing with us. I have a bottle of water, and I have my phone. We're going to walk 25 miles, so let's see what happens. It says it's broken. But it's got like erectile dysfunction. So we're at the art museum right now, and so far I've not seen a single piece of art. No Da Vinci, no paintings. It's just a bunch of weird sculptures. None of it even makes sense. All right, I changed my mind. This is actually really cool. Look at this guy. Look at the head of hair on this guy. This guy's in the Skool community. He already took the course, restored his hairline. I didn't actually manage to see any art at the art museum, but they do have red light panels, so we're gonna cook under here for a while. They're trying to kill me, guys. They're cooking my circadian rhythm.
Aren't we supposed to be walking?
Yeah, but I gotta answer questions in the Skool community first. You guys still believe that DHT is causing hair loss? All these conquerors. This is the Liberator Jose de San Martin. Look at the hairline on this guy. This is a high DHT conqueror, perfect hairline. All of these guys are like this. Look at these other guys. Look at these other guys. Simone Bolivar. Hairline. DHT. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this guy's got a chopped hairline. This guy is absolutely chopped. But he was probably eating seed oils. The mount's closed for the day. Yeah, so anyway, let's go. So we've hit 10,000 steps so far. The day's just begun. We gotta do this 4 more times. And I'm not gonna lie, the thought of doing this 4 more times, it's gonna start to get rough. But we've made it to the top of the closed mound. And now we're gonna go somewhere very interesting to say the least. All right, so we've arrived at our next museum. We're gonna go see what's going on in here. There's no way it was that many, dude. Just got out of the African American History Museum. Turns out there's not a whole lot of history.
This guy's posture is so good, man.
Dude, we've already been walking for 12K steps. I'm hungry. I'm gonna try to find some calories in here. See what we're working with here, see if we can find some calories. All right, none of this. Orange juice, chocolate milk for some extra sugar, and this is gonna fuel us until we get lunch later. All right, we're about 20K steps into the day, so not even halfway through. Starting to get dehydrated. Picked up some coconut water. Gonna slam both of these and not let Olaf have any of them. And we hit a wall. About 16,000 steps. It was like, whoa, it might be over. Stopped at Starbucks, got some espresso. Back in the game. Now we're headed to the #1 Houston landmark, which is the hood. I mean, the water wall. So we're on our way there. We should be about 25K steps there, and then we're halfway there. And then the real grind is gonna start getting to 50. Where do we find some slop, dude? Where do we find some slop? I'm done drinking orange juice and milk. We need some burgers. Oh, hey. So we're gonna go to the health food restaurant and get some seed oil free something. $50K is not coming fast enough. Oh, so we're getting 50,000 steps in today. So the whole time I've been in Houston, everyone's like, oh, let's go see the water wall, the water wall. That's where everyone takes pictures, the water wall. We come to the water wall. Yeah, it's cool, but it's not nearly as big as I thought it would be. It's never as big as it looks in pictures. Me and Olaf have been coming up with a theory for the past few weeks. It's because every time we leave the house, everyone's mid. So we've been wondering, do bad even exist? Are they even real? When's the last time you walked outside your house and saw a girl that was actually, you know, an 8, 9 out of 10? It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. You never see it. You never see it. So we've been on a quest. We've been on a quest all day. That's the real reason why we're doing 50,000 steps a day. The real reason was we're on a hunt. We're on a hunt to find out if bad exist or if everybody's just mid. The only time you ever see bad girls is when you open your phone, Instagram Explore page. So we came to the epicenter, supposedly, the Galleria in Houston. If you ever listened to Drake music, he talks about this all the time. It's the rich people mall, it's the nicest place in the city. So we were like, certainly, if they exist, they're gonna be here. So we had to go on a trek, 50,000 steps, like the Oregon Trail, to get here. And after about an hour of walking around the mall, I hate to report the fact that bad bitches do not exist. Everyone's mid, they're not real, they're only in your phone. You're never gonna meet one in real life, unfortunately. Sad day. I was starting to think it was over. We're at like 35,000 steps and legs are tired. And we're like, whoa, I can't believe we have to do another 15K. And then opportunity strikes. And by opportunity, I mean a tennis ball on the side of the road. So I grabbed the tennis ball and now we're having fun. This just made my day. Now the rest of the 15K steps, I can play with the tennis ball. And then instead of getting steps in, I'm practicing for a sport, which is way cooler. I don't have a pocket to put it in, so where else am I gonna put it? It's called American ingenuity. We have less than 15K steps left, and we had to take a quick stop. We need a lesson in frame mogging, and I already did a little bit of frame mogging earlier when we were at the museum. Now, fortunately, I have frame mogging, so there is that. But you never know when you might come across the SU frat leader, so for that reason, we stopped here at Frame Bridge, get a quick lesson in frame mogging, see how I'm doing. Maybe some work to do there. We'll see next time there's a frame to mog.
You guys can see, Reece has already given out. Like, he is not a real walker.
So we're at about 40,000 steps. We have 10K left. And as you can see from my posture, it's really easy. We're having no problem. So it's a little bit rude for them to have their house burning down while I'm trying to record a clip. But as you can see, not even a problem at all to get 50,000 steps in a day. So you're probably asking yourself, why is he doing 50,000 steps in a day? Is this some plan to get shredded? Is this some esoteric biohack? And the answer is no. There's absolutely zero health benefits of doing this. And we're definitely spiking our cortisol and releasing stored polyunsaturated fats. This is literally just as a topic for a vlog. But if you are interested in getting lean for the summer, then you're in luck, because you can do it without walking 50,000 steps a day and while eating sugar and ice cream. Now, I know you hear me talk about that all the time, but in my Skool community, where we already have the bioenergetics course, we already have the hair loss course, you can be looking like this. We are dropping the metabolic cutting summer shredding challenge. There's going to be an entire course about exactly how to do metabolic cutting. At this point, I've done it myself. You guys have seen the pictures. I've done it for multiple clients at this point. It's indisputable that it works. The question is, are you going to do it and actually get shredded for the summer, or are you not? And next summer, still be wondering, am I ever going to get shredded? So if you're not in the Skool community, you absolutely should be, because that's where you're actually going to learn about how to energy max. And we are dropping the entire summer shredding protocol with a course, with exact templates, with exact tracking sheets for you to do it yourself. So you don't have to think. You just have to wake up every day, go on the sheet. Did I do this? Did I not do this? If you do all these things, you will get shredded. We're gonna make it so easy for you. You don't even have to think. You just have to eat sugar, eat ice cream, walk a few thousand steps a day, and then end up shredded for the summer. 46,000 steps down. At this point, my brain is barely working. We're downtown and we've got about 5,000 steps, almost perfectly timed. We're almost 5,000 steps away from the house. So we're gonna start going back to the house. If I don't see 50 on the step counter, then we're doing circles around the house until we get there. Well, I'll check in when we actually see 50 on the step tracker. They said it couldn't be done. They said we couldn't do it, but we did it. 50,000 steps in one day. They tried to tell me, ReeceBrah, you can't walk 50,000 steps in a day. You have other stuff to do during the day. You can't just get up and walk for an entire day, but guess what? We did it. 50,000 steps in a day. If anybody else wants to try this, I recommend you don't do it because it sucks. Not only does it suck, but we're not home yet. We still have another 2,000 steps to get home, which means we're gonna reach 52,000 steps in one day. But if you did watch this entire video, then make sure you watch my content on Instagram where I actually teach you things instead of just yapping and making jokes and walking 50,000 steps a day. And if you want to learn about bioenergetics, how to get shredded, how to get the energy levels to walk 50,000 steps a day, join my Skool community. Boom.